I gotta stop this fan over here. Just get some help, fan. Just turn this way. Just get some help, fan. Okay. Uh, let's see. What's trending? Actually, I want to see honest trailers. Let's see what they recently uploaded. Man, I'm feeling like some watching some. Wait a minute. Xbox One. Huh. Xbox One. Let me guess. Garbage talk about Xbox again. Ah, that brings up the topic. Console Wars. C-O-N, I'm just kidding, you guys know how to spell Console Wars. But not just Console Wars, we're going to be including PC in here. But it's not going to be included much because it obviously wins over the other ones. Don't get triggered, console fans. But, so, Nintendo Switch versus PlayStation 4 versus Xbox One. Now, these are my opinions. If your opinions are different, please do not get mad. Now, I'm not going to be judging off like, oh yeah, well, the community. I'm not going to be using the community at all because it's a problem that happens a lot. Like, people like to blame the community on something. I know it's pretty bad, but I will be talking about the community a little bit, but I won't be talking about them to the point where it just affects the overall score. Like, maybe, well, I will talk about, like, well, if you hate community, then I probably won't get this console, but... So yeah, first, let's talk about the console that I've been living with my entire life, and I'm not an Xbox fanboy or anything, but I do like it. And not to say that I don't like the PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch. I actually think that both are really good. I haven't tried out the Nintendo Switch myself, but I do have basic information on it. And I know I've seen gameplay and I know how it runs and I've seen the problems of it, so trust me, I know about it. I have a PS4 too, actually. So, and I can't record at it because I have separate parents that are divorced, so that's why. But let's touch on the topic of the Xbox One first. The Xbox One, not a great console, but not a bad console. Now, people may say, oh, the Xbox One is bad. Yeah, but that's the first one. Actually, no, we're going to touch on the first versions of all these consoles right here to make it a fair fight. First version of the Xbox One wasn't that good. The device, I mean, how could they mess this up? It's actually pretty big, and people's complaints is that it's pretty big. How could they mess this up? They're still using this drive, or what do you call it? It's software inside of it that can't even run high frame rate. Well, not frame rate, but high graphics card or anything. Not card. That's for computers. It can't run high graphics. Let's just say that. And so the Xbox One was not a complete failure because guess what else? It would have gone down in console history as one of the most failure consoles. Some of you may say that it is, but honestly, this isn't just my opinion. This is a fact. It is not. Because else people wouldn't be talking about it anymore. I'm not even joking. Like, certain people are still talking about it. And I'm not saying, like, small people. I'm actually talking about, like new YouTubers. Well, not new YouTubers. Popular YouTubers, like, even Smosh Games touched on it with the Xbox One Honest Game Chillers because they came out with an Xbox One X. They came back. Now, they're still not as good as PlayStation 4, according to sales. But they're still up and running. I mean, they have a community going on. There's fanboys, right? That means it's still alive. Xbox One is not dead. Now, let's search up Xbox One. No, not there. Xbox One, dead. See how many people... Now, that one's just a Funny video. Make music, haha, you're funny. You see, people are saying Xbox One is dead. Okay, no, that's Minecraft Xbox One, but Xbox One is dead because no exclusives. It sucks. Like, it runs very slow. Frame rate, I mean, not frame rate, but graphics is bad. Xbox One actually went through. Microsoft went through and fixed the Xbox One. I'm not even joking. They updated the start menu. It's like a quick access menu now, and it actually works much better. You can get through it much quicker, and they actually removed the entire screen thing where you could like add a thing to the side. Now some of you may be like, "Oh man, that's sad," but nobody really used it, so there was no point in having it. Plus, if you like have something up on the side, there's like certain things where you can just like pull up. So it's still, I mean, it wasn't really useful, but you can still use certain things in that type of way. But what the Xbox One really improved on, now this may not be a big deal to certain people, but it is a big deal with certain games. Like something that they really touched on was Forza Motorsport 7 with this. Obviously, I'm talking about graphics. Because now certain people don't really care about graphics at all in any game, but with racing games, it makes you feel like you're actually in that type of situation. There's certain games where graphics do matter. And there are people out there that don't really care. They can play like a 1990 game that's like really good, but the graphics are really bad. I don't blame you, but there are people out there that rather feel like they're in that situation and would rather have like the graphics high up. I'm one of those people because I love beautiful, stunning graphics. Like, for example, Forza Motorsport 7. They did not lie about the graphics. I was in there and I was driving. It was really stunning. I hit a driving corner. You know, my car was just getting the sun rays and it looked so good. And it was actually really good. So this is obviously an Xbox One exclusive. What I really hate is people saying that Xbox One doesn't have enough exclusives. They don't. They obviously don't. But there are certain games that just outstand Xbox One. But it really depends on what games you play. Like, for example, Forza Motorsport, the Forza series in general is a really great series if you're a racing fan. I haven't tried Gears of War, but based on what other people said, it's a really great third-person action shooter game. And games like Halo. Halo has been going down so far, but the classics are still really good as exclusives. And like they remastered them too with Master Chief Collection. So that's really cool, and I would try that out, and it's an Xbox One only exclusive, so I'm counting that. And I know that their newer games have been on PC too, but we're not going to count that because obviously Microsoft owns Windows. If you didn't know that, I mean, if you're living under a rock, you wouldn't know that. If you're not living under a rock, what's wrong with you? I'm just kidding. But I already made this video for 8 minutes now. I wanted to talk about Xbox One for that long because this is like probably the most hated console right now, like current gen. Wii U isn't even current gen anymore. That's old gen. Nobody really cares about the Wii U. But this is like least right now. I'm not joking. Nintendo Switch is about almost doing better, or doing better than Xbox One right now. But now we're going to touch on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch is actually a really good console from what I've seen. It has tons of exclusives. Probably even more than PS4. I don't really know. It's probably. But a good one, really good one that I've seen that I haven't tried out yet is Mario Odyssey. And I've been playing Super Mario or Mario for a very long time now. And I played it as a little kid. And I just really enjoyed it. I played like all the types on like Wii and all that. I played Super Mario 64 from, the 1900s, 1990s, around there. Well, I didn't play it back then, but I played it now. Well, not now, but about around 10 years ago, not 10 years ago, about 8 years ago, I played it. But I really enjoyed those games, really fun. And I like how they're trying to bring out the newer games and make them feel like you're playing them again, but in a new style. They're updating it, and that's what I like to see. And even though I haven't been able to try them out, I still think they look really good, and they have improved. Nintendo has improved in like making their console better. The Switch looks like a really great console that you can just pick up and play on the go. And there has been issues though where it randomly crashed at the start, but that was at the start. I'm glad they fixed it. But it's kind of something that they should have had at the beginning. I know it like handheld and console at the same time. That's a little bit hard to work on. PlayStation has done it before. I mean, not where you could pick it up and go, but where you could like buy the PSP and then PlayStation just have two at the same time. The PSP is not totally dead yet, but nobody really talks about it anymore. Or it's probably not that popular right now because the Nintendo Switch obviously came out. But Nintendo Switch, so far in the ranking, is number 2. So third place is Xbox One. Nintendo Switch is second place. Now we move on to the king of consoles right now. Now, certain people are going to disagree, as I said, my opinions, and I'm basing this off of everybody else's opinions too, like majority of like popular YouTubers and, for example, Game Ranks and all that. PS4, PlayStation 4, right here. PlayStation 4 has it really going good right now. They don't have the best graphics like Xbox One right now, obviously, so they're not gonna. They have focused a little bit on graphics. I mean, obviously they got that nailed down right now. They have it to a point where people are just like, it's good enough for me. But that's not what PlayStation 4 focuses on though. They focus on what everybody says, exclusives. Now exclusives for me aren't that big of a deal. You wanna know why? Easy enough, because I think it's the entire point is dumb. I know it's a thing to make money, but you're causing they're causing arguments. Exclusives are an entire reason why console wars are probably even a thing. Without exclusives, everything would just divide themselves and they would all be focusing on something else. Like one console has better graphics, one console has better settings or better community, and then one console has like better games in general. So I mean, I wish that's how it was, but I had to go out and make exclusives, and here we are today. We're still letting them make exclusives. I mean, exclusives are good and bad, but I mostly see them as bad. The good things about it is that it allows you different people to be able to buy different consoles, be like, hey, I like this, except for exclusives are now trying to fall under each other. PS4 has their own Forza. Nintendo doesn't really have their own Forza, but I mean Mario Kart, but that's not really like Forza at all. I mean, they're starting to fall under each other's categories. They're just trying to make better versions of each other, and I wish, like, for me, I just try and see, like, the different ones. Like, Xbox One does really good with Forza, so if you love racing games, go to Xbox One. If you love action-adventure games, go to PS4, PlayStation. If you love just straight-out childish game, well, not really childish, but they're more, like, make you feel like you're a child again, make you, like, go out and explore, do random stuff, do like collectibles, do like really cool things that Nintendo's basically good at. Nintendo is there for you. Nintendo Switch is what you want to get there. Legend of Zelda, Mario Odyssey, all that type of stuff. Go there. But the reason why I choose Xbox, not because of exclusives, but basically just because I grew up with it. Now let's finish out the PS4. PS4, another reason why it does great is because of community. You saw this coming, didn't you? Community has been trying to stretch out PS4. They've been trying to because Xbox got their age when it was 360. People were all like, yeah, 360 is better than PS3. And that's what most opinions fell under. Again, these are all opinions. Most of it is opinions, at least some of it's facts, but the Xbox 360 did actually dominate, though. That's a fact. You got more sales, I'm not even joking. But PS4 is getting more sales than Xbox One, like way more. You should see the statistics. It's not even that. It's like way off. But yeah, so PS4 has been doing great in sales, has been doing great in like games. Actually, games are really good, the exclusives, but we already finished that off. But PS4 is doing top notch right now. Best selling, the community's doing really good. The community, according to the internet, Xbox community is actually really bad. Lie. I'm just gonna get that out of the way really quick. Xbox One community is not as bad as people say it is. You barely run into those people unless you actually have your mic on 24/7 when you go into public matches. Then you'll probably run into some. But I barely do because I don't have my mic on all the time. But I've actually met really cool people on there. And I mean, you're obviously going to find those type of people on every console, but still, like, the community isn't bad for any console. There's always going to be those people that are just there for you, that you can just hang out with, make online friends with. But obviously I have real life friends and I play with them instead of online friends, so I can't talk too much about that. But yeah, PS4 community is still better overall because they actually try and support PS4 a lot, and that's what led them to get up this high. Was not just the entire console, but community. But that's not the main reason. The exclusives are the main reason. Now I know I said that I wasn't gonna like put consoles with statistics, but that wasn't included in statistics. That's like one of the side reasons why. So that finishes off my console wars right there. Oh, let's finish this video off. One more opinion for you guys. Why PC dominates gaming? A few reasons. I'm gonna make this really quick. One, you can update your graphics card without having to pay like $500 for every year. I mean, you're gonna have to pay like a few $100, but at least not 500. Second reason, you can update your computer. And not just that, but there are tons of softwares on the computer. Steam, Origins, and there's also like tons of chatting things like Discord, Skype. It's like a big software thing, but obviously PC is going to dominate. 3, everything's on it. I mean, they don't. The reason why it's so good is because each software can just focus on one thing. It's not like Microsoft or Sony where they literally have to make everything. Like, for example, Microsoft had to make their chat features, like their party features, make their features where they have all the games in storage, where they have the community parts, where they have all of that. No, PC doesn't have to do that. Steam actually just mainly focuses on just putting up like sales or games or new games are coming out, put more info in that. They also, I mean, they do include like different things like chat, but they don't really focus on like parties or anything. They only focus on like just a really basic and simple chat where you can just like send your friend a message. That's it. And then they do have community, but it's just like to share like things, like not much like Microsoft or Sony has it, but it's just like to share out simple things. Now, if you really want a high tech software on here, Discord is something really good on here. Or Skype is really good for like faraway calls, obviously. But different one focuses on each one, and that's why I think PC is a master race. PC master race. Anybody in there? Well, that ends it for this video. See you guys in the next video. What's your opinions? And below, don't argue. Please don't argue with anybody. I would really like it if you guys don't argue in the comments. Please don't. Just like share your opinions. And if I see arguing, since I'm a small YouTuber, going down in the comments and I'm deleting that argument. Sorry, but I don't need any arguments in the comments. So I'm actually gonna put like a warning on the video that, well, yeah, whatever. See you guys in the next video. Bye.